Did you hear the good news? Australia just made it easier for international students and workers to stay longer, work more, and even get permanent residency faster. Whether you're holding a 500, 482, or 485 visa, these updates affect you directly. And trust me, you don't want to miss this breakdown, because 2025 might just be your golden year in Australia. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I help international migrants, students, and workers navigate everything about living, studying, and working in Australia. If you're holding a student visa, a temporary work visa, or are dreaming of permanent residency one day, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm diving deep into all the good news that just came out for international students and workers in Australia. And when I say good, I mean life-changing. These are official updates, new policy directions, and insider insights that could directly impact your future, from work hour flexibility to PR pathways. Segment 1. Work hour restrictions eased permanently for students. One of the biggest pieces of good news in 2025 for international students is that Australia is permanently adjusting the cap on work hours. After temporary pandemic changes, the government realized how essential students are to the economy, not just as learners, but as workers in key sectors. Instead of the strict 40 hours per fortnight limit, students will now be allowed to work up to 48 hours per fortnight, giving you more freedom to support yourself financially without breaching visa conditions. And during scheduled course breaks or holidays, the full-time work condition still applies, which means you can work unlimited hours during holidays. This change acknowledges the real-world struggles international students face and gives you more room to breathe financially. It also benefits employers who rely on international students for flexible, part-time support in industries like hospitality, retail, aged care, and tech. Segment 2. Post-study work rights extended for 485 visa holders. The temporary graduate visa, subclass 485, continues to bring smiles in 2025. The government has officially extended post-study work rights by up to 2 additional years for select qualifications in areas of national skills shortage. If you're graduating in areas like health, engineering, teaching, IT, or construction, your stayback period can go up from 2 to 4 years or even 6 in regional areas. This is not just a benefit, it's a strategic opportunity. More time in Australia means more time to gain Australian work experience, more time to apply for employer sponsorship, a stronger case when applying for permanent residency. In many cases, this also means more visa stability, less pressure, and time to build your network before moving into the PR stream. Segment 4. Priority pathways for regional students and workers. Regional Australia continues to be a priority focus in 2025, and there's good news for those who choose to live, work, or study in regional zones. If you hold a student visa or temporary work visa and live in regional areas, you're now given higher priority for PR nominations. Regional migration programs such as 491 and 191 visas have more seats allocated this year, and several state governments have introduced dedicated occupation lists just for international graduates in their regions. This means if you're studying at regional universities like those in Tasmania, Adelaide, or regional Queensland, your path to permanent residency is significantly smoother. The government is rewarding your commitment to building up regional areas by giving you a stronger visa outcome. Segment 4. More employer sponsorship opportunities for 482 and 186 visas in response to national workforce shortages. The Temporary Skills Shortage, TSS, visa, subclass 482, and Employer Nomination Scheme, S, subclass 186 have been made more accessible. The good news for temporary workers in 2025 is that the occupation lists are broader. Processing times are faster, employers are being encouraged to sponsor international talent. If you're already on a temporary visa working in industries like aged care, construction, IT, or education, you're in luck. Many companies are now receiving incentives to retain workers by sponsoring them for permanent roles. And you don't always need years of experience. Recent graduates with in-demand qualifications are now eligible under the graduate stream of employer sponsorship. Segment 5. New visa processing technology, faster approvals. Another exciting piece of news in 2025 is that the Department of Home Affairs has launched automated processing systems for several visa streams, including the 500 and 485 subclasses. This means that visa applicants are now getting decisions in weeks instead of months. This change is particularly helpful for students waiting to begin university, graduates hoping to move into the workforce quickly, workers seeking visa extensions without risking visa expiry. Faster decisions also reduce the stress of long visa waiting periods and help you make clearer life plans, such as securing housing, work, and even PR applications sooner. Segment 6. Pathway to PR for short-term occupations. New reform. For the first time in over a decade, the government is planning to allow short-term occupation holders on the 482 visa to transition to PR. Previously, only medium to long-term occupation list holders were eligible for the ENS 1-86 visa. Now, with this reform, more workers in short-term roles like hospitality, marketing, administration, and customer service will be allowed to move towards permanent residency after spending a certain number of years in Australia and meeting employment criteria. This is a huge win for visa holders who've long been stuck in limbo and adds more fairness and inclusivity to the migration system. Segment 7. Reduced visa application fees and simplified documentation. Another update in 2025 includes reduced visa fees for certain applicants. Students applying offshore for a student visa, subclass 500, will now pay slightly less, and temporary graduate visa fees have also been adjusted to support young professionals. Additionally, several requirements like certified documents, police checks, and bank statements have been streamlined. For many student and temporary work visas, digital documents and online verification now replace traditional uploads, making the entire process faster and more user-friendly. So, whether you're already in Australia or planning to come soon, now is the time to act. These changes aren't just updates, they are real opportunities to secure your future in Australia. If you're unsure where to start, what documents to prepare, or how to apply for the right visa, I offer personalized visa consultation to help you avoid mistakes and delays. Just reach out via the contact details in the description or comment help below and I'll get in touch with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss updates like these. Share this with a friend or family member who's also on a student or work visa. It might just change their life.